as long as re-refining is considered an environmental issue, you need to establish a good legal framework in the country. This is what happened in Europe, and in Europe has been established a very good European directive in 2008 that has been reviewed in 2018. This legal framework gives some guidelines, and a lot of life cycle assessment has been done. This life cycle assessment has demonstrated the benefit of re-refining towards burning. Thanks to this, today we have a priority for recycling versus burning. And what I can say is that in Europe, re-refining is grown, and today this is possible to be applied in Russia as well. When I came here the first time 7 years ago, I've seen that many people was reluctant to talk about recycling. Today, after 7 years, I've seen that a lot of prejudice have been removed for recycling, and there is a different attitude. So the people in Russia are more in favor of recycling compared to 7 years ago, and I think Global has contributed a lot to give some information to the Russian market. At that time, 7 years ago, probably the people, they didn't know so much about the recycling of used oil. Today, thanks to this 7-year Congress, they know about the process, the technologies. They have understood that today, technology-wise, is not a problem. You can produce recycled base oil having absolutely the same quality of the virgin products, Group 1 or Group 2 plus. This according to the technology that can be applied with hydrofinishing or not. And this is a market request, so this, the people can decide to which kind of configuration is the best for the country. But in terms of legislation issues, something has been done in Russia today, and if the principle of the extended producer responsibility scheme will be applied correctly, I think in a few years probably Russia will be ready for a new re-refining plant. I think as far as the transportation and logistics is concerned, there is nothing new. I mean, in Russia, the example of Portugal, Italy, Spain and France can be taken into consideration. And these examples are a good example also for the CIS countries. And the transfer of the know-how of these European member states can be done. This has been already done in the past. For instance, for the Italian consortium, they helped Poland, they helped Venezuela to improve the collection system, transferring the know-how for the right collection system. So I think that if this cooperation between Russia and European member states can be strengthened, also the collection of used oil can be improved a lot.